Hey my friend, what's going on? Cater here on a beautiful day. In this video, I'm going to be talking about why you are programmed to be poor. See, most people don't realize that just like a phone that you bought, just like every computer that you bought, it comes with a default setting. Most of us are born and inherit our beliefs from the environment that we sprang from. Your belief about success, money, life. It all comes from the first exposures that you have. Your first exposures to life, meaning that's going to be your family. Did you know that there's a big disparity between the 90% and the 10%? The 10% earn 90% of the income. So there's a big discrepancy between the two. Poverty programming is set for the majority. What do I mean by that? The majority of people have no access to understanding how wealth works. So therefore, their program come from the surrounding which have so much lack. And the education system is also set for the majority because the education system is not set to create a nation of thinkers, but a nation of workers. They fail to teach you the essential skills when it comes to financial skills, leaving you unprepared for managing money and building wealth for yourself. And there's a reason for that. Do you ever ask yourself why they don't teach financial literacy in school? Ever ask yourself this question? You go to school for so long, they'll never teach you that stuff. Whatever group that you're part of, you intentionally or unintentionally become a slave to the ideology of the group. For example, if you have a friend that's not into fitness and diet and exercise, guess what? You get around them and you see them they eating bad food and you don't mind doing that, and automatically you change. You become someone else. You say, hey, I'm gonna take care of my diet, I'm gonna eat better, I'm gonna eat healthy, I'm gonna exercise. When you get around them, they're not gonna make sense to you. You become an enemy to the group. If you have 5 friends they don't care about diet, exercise, and you become that one friend who's going to the gym, who's drinking water, who's changing your lifestyle, you changing your diet, automatically now, if everybody's going to McDonald's and you say, oh guys, I can't eat McDonald's, I'm gonna go get myself a salad, you now become uncomfortable. Or they're gonna try to make you feel uncomfortable because everybody's gonna be like, oh no, you think you're so good now? So now you Mr. Skinny guy, or you Mrs. I'm the hat shot now. It's because once your ideology changed now, guess what? Once your ideology changed, it cannot match with the ideology of the group. Because so that means whatever group that you're part of, you become a slave to the ideology of the group until you break free and create your own ideology. Now you become a cancer cell to the group. Therefore, you either have to be eradicated or you have to remove yourself from that environment in order for you to keep succeeding. How do you feel about the media, for example? See, the media love to portray wealth in a negative light. They always want to associate wealth with greed, immorality, which makes you think that it's bad to be rich, right? It's bad to be wealthy. Meanwhile, most of us secretly we desire that option. I've been broke a lot. I made a lot of great money in my life. If you was to ask me, choose between one of them, I choose make some money all the time. And I've known a lot of people that would be the option. If you've been poor, which is 95% of us, you also have limited resources for successful role model in your community. Or you also, your social circle is limited to the people that only have the means that you used to. That creates a lack of belief in the possibility of financial success for yourself because you don't see anybody else has done it. Soon you see somebody else done it. It becomes, if you get around other people that are successful, now it becomes very easy. That is why people that are successful, they are so generous. They want other people to succeed, right? It's like, hey, when you are successful, you want to see other people go and become successful because you don't have a lack mentality. You know that there's so much in the water for all of us. So thank God for the internet. People are choosing YouTube University over regular school because in here they can learn from other people who's having success in different arenas of their life, and they can teach them what they need in order for them to become successful in their lives also. So in life, we are not rewarded for what we know, but for the results that we do with what we know, for the results of what we know. What does that mean? If we don't go and implement the stuff that we know and get the results from it, we're not going to get rewarded for the stuff that we know. So we got to go out there and put that application and put that stuff in action in order for us to see the results. The system create many barriers of limitation in our mind. For example, if you go into school to become a nurse, you will start earning as a nurse once you're done with school. But in the new social norm now, you can start learning and start earning at the same time. As you learn, you're going to implement right away. You take action. You go on YouTube, you see something that shows you how to build your credit and flip your credit and make some money right now. You go implement it, you see some action right away. I mean, would you rather work 4 years with no pay and get paid later, or would you rather work now and get paid right now? So think about it. What are the things that programs you to be poor? Number one on the list of things that programs you to be poor is fear. And fear has so many breakdowns. There's people that say that's fear. The acronym is forget everything and run. Did you know this fear acronym? Forget everything and run. Did you know that? Let me know in the comment. Did you know that fear means false evidence appearing real? That's another one. Did you know that one? Let me give you a third one. Did you know that? This third one means fear is face everything and run. Or fear means face everything and rise. Did you know that? Let me know in the comments. See, your past experience, they may instill fear, but society loves to inject it even worse to prevent you from taking the risk and pursue opportunity that can change your life. Do you know why? It's hard to control you if you live in an accomplished faith state. And what I mean by accomplished faith state is when you have the faith that you're gonna do something, you know it's gonna happen. But the only way that faith is accomplished, is done, is when you go and do the things that you have in your mind. If you say you're gonna have a successful business, it's in your mind. That's a faith. But an accomplished faith is when that business comes to reality. The only way that business become a reality is by you taking the action that is necessary to build it, and now therefore it is built. We can see the end product. That's an accomplished faith. That's what I mean by it's hard to control you if you live in an accomplished state, an accomplished faith state, okay? Because the more you wait and hope and you procrastinate, you have the ideas in your head. If you don't go out there and make it happen, you're gonna create a bunch of procrastination. The thing with procrastination kills motivation. The more you procrastinate, the more you find no motivation to keep going. And the cure for that, the cure for procrastination is simple. It's two word, action. It's a 2-word letter, action. The more action you take, the more that it's gonna evolve into making you feel better, because for every action, there's a reaction. Once you take action, there's gonna be a little bit of results. You're gonna see some type of results. And once you see that results is gonna get you excited, you're gonna wanna take the next action. So let's talk about the next thing that's gonna prevent you, that's programming you to be poor. The next thing is negative self-talk. That programs you to be poor. As a man thinks in his mind, so it is in his life. Some of us, we have to transition from reading powerful word to saying powerful word. Some of us, we have to transition from saying powerful word to actually believing those powerful word. Because belief is gonna be the thing that's gonna get us to take action. You might be saying something, but you don't believe it. There's this conception called the imposter syndrome. It is where what you believe inside does not match what you project from the outside. See, in the inside, you might believe that you're great, but you're projecting fear on the outside. In the inside, on the outside, you might show that you know what you could do, but in the inside, you feeling like you're not worth it. They don't match. This is called the imposter syndrome. Our behavior, they are always trying to stay consistent with our identity. That's why in order for you to get a different results, you have to change your belief. Your belief has to change in order for you to get a different results. And once you change, and guess what's going to happen? Your action is going to change and the results is going to change. You don't change the output by changing the output. You change the output by changing the input. Another thing that you need to keep in mind that's keeping you poor is a scarcity mindset. Growing up with a scarcity mindset where you feel like every resources are limited. You have the limited mindset, because here's the thing, limitation is not a component of expansion. Let me help you understand something. If you watch on the news and you see there's limitation on stuff, there's limitation on everything. Like you hear that there's a limitation on oil, there's no gas, there's shortage of rice, there's shortage of something. Always there's something. See, the question you should ask yourself is, if there's a shortage of rice, how did my parents eat rice? My grandparents, my great-grandparents, my great-grandparents before ate rice. See, the earth is forever revolving. God is so powerful that it puts you on a planet that forever revolve, it forever replenish, it forever regenerate. So there's no lack of anything. We might not go do the work to produce that thing that we need. We might at some point feel lazy, you know. And sadly, for some countries that have the same ground, maybe we don't go and put we don't go put the seed in the ground to create the food that we want. But it's not a lack of food, there is, right? Maybe we create a system where everybody's depending on everybody else working. So maybe some people slow down, the economy changed, but it's not the seed that's not there anymore. The seeds are still there. You put them in the ground, they'll produce the same thing. We put water on them, we water them, they'll produce the same thing. So therefore, it is not a lack there is, but it is an action that is lacking. On somewhere, we break something where it's not working. So understand that. Okay, a winning strategy without a winning mindset is useless. Whatever you know how to do, you learn how to do. If you stop the process, if you don't go out there and keep putting in the work, nothing is gonna happen. So now we're talking about you being programmed to be poor. Let's talk about how you can unprogram and reprogram. So first thing you gotta do, you gotta take control of your mindset. How do you do that? How do you take control of your mindset? Most of us, the things that we learn, the things that we born, all the things that we've known, we learn it from somebody else. We've heard it from somebody else. And sometimes we've been so indoctrinated, and it's not even what we want. It's what we hear. It's the people we hear. So now you have a choice. Once you want to take control of your mindset, you get to choose what you want to put in there. That's why I was so glad when I was done with college and high school, because it's not a teacher that picks the books for me that I want to read. Now, I used to hate reading. I only read for leisure. I don't know if you can relate. You go to college, you take this class, and this teacher's like, hey, you gotta have to write a 25-page essay. If it was now, I'll use ChatGPT, right? But back then there was no such thing. But you gotta read this book about this subject that is prescribed. This is what you got to read. So you're not really reading for the intention of you. You're really reading for the intention of passing the class, of satisfying the need of a specific knowledge in a specific field that is possibly not of your interest. By any means, if it's something that you're fully interested in, you fully want to do, go for it. It'll increase your knowledge. But the best thing to do, if you want to take control personally, you have to decide what's going in there. And that goes for TV, the television that you're watching, the videos that you're watching. Social media can be so easy because while scrolling, that's one of the things that you want to do is stop scrolling. Stop scrolling. If you have a few people that you follow, you have a few people that you like the information. If this channel, if the stuff I'm saying right now can resonate with you, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Then you know, okay, when I go there, this is what I'm gonna go specifically to find. Or I'm gonna set up a specific time for me to go and watch this content or for me to receive something. But if you're gonna do it at all times scrolling, time is gonna go by and there's so much distraction and there's so much things that you can receive that is outside of your control. So if you wanna control your mind, control your mindset, you have to take control of what's going in there. So couple of things you could do. Engage in positive affirmation. Positive visualization technique to reprogram your subconscious mind for wealth and success. Because your brain thinks in image. Your brain does not think in letters. Like, if I say a tree right now, if I say a mango tree, your brain thinks of a mango tree, like the tree, the mango. It does not think just the letter. It doesn't write it a mango tree. No, your brain thinks in images. That's why one of the fastest way to reprogram your mind is visualization. One of the things that I do is to put one of the things that you can do is to put images in front of you of your future life, of things that you want your life to become like. You can see those things in front of you. A future pasting, call that future pasting of the desired life that you want. Okay, and then once you do that, you can start reprogramming your subconscious mind for wealth and success. Okay, next thing you want to do, you want to educate yourself financially. Educate yourself financially. So because you did not get that in the school system, more likely if your parents wasn't rich, if you haven't been around money, you don't really understand how it works. It is up to you now to really give yourself a financial education. Invest in learning about personal finance, investment, wealth building strategy. Read books on this stuff. Go to seminar, attend places, because believe it or not, money impacts your life. Believe it of what people might say, the love of money is the root of all evil. But money on this planet that you live is a currency, is an exchange, is a mean of exchange. So it impacts your life in so many ways. Most things have one or two purposes in your life. I can only use the phone in order for me to call somebody, maybe go on the internet. Nowadays, phones are powerful. They have so many functions with the internet. But most things in your life, you can only use them for one or two reasons. Like this water, this cup. I'm going to take a sip of water, have it to drink my drink. But you're not going to see me take this cup and trying to put it in my feet. Like, that's not the function of it. The function of this cup is for me to have water to drink. That's one function. But I cannot just wear it as a jacket, or you won't find me eating my jacket, because that's not the function. Most things in life has one or two, top 3 or 4 functions. But the thing with money touches everything. Because let me show you this here real quick. What did I have to use in order for me to get this phone? Money. What did I have to use in order for me to get this cup? Money. What did I have to use in order for me to get this jacket? Money. So money is the middle point. It touches everything. So you must understand how this stuff works. So you want to learn, follow reputable expert of financial expert that's gonna help you, and follow other people that have success that can tell you what are the things that you want to do. Surround yourself with success. Surround yourself with people that are successful. You might have to let go of your friend that have different attitude when it comes to success, and surround yourself with the right people. That's why going to mastermind, these things will help you change your life for the best. Okay, and seek out positive and successful individual as mentor and role model. Surround yourself with success-oriented people that can inspire you and guide you to a process where your friends are not have been where you're trying to go. So more likely the advice is not being tested in the arena that you want to go. So therefore, although you love your friends, but their advice is not gonna work for you. You don't see, like, sometimes ask any of your friends right now how to be financially successful. Most people have advice, but they haven't done it in their lives. And it sucks sometimes when you're someone, if you go around and asking people for advice. Someone said that opinions are like whole, but everybody has one. It doesn't to say that it's been tested. You want opinion of people that has blueprint. A blueprint is a process that's been tested, that's been repeated, that's been retested, and that's been reported. So if the information has not been tested by themselves, and other people has not duplicated the information to get the same similar results, it means that information is not a blueprint. It might be just information. People like to talk just to talk. So you want to find people that achieve the goals that you want to achieve, and then that's going to help you set financial goals. Set clear financial goals. Define your goal, right? Define very specific goal that is achievable for you. You want to break them down into smaller numbers, because if you have big goals, break it down into smaller manageable numbers so that it can be smaller to you. That way you can have a step-by-step when you reach a milestone. That's going to help you reach what's called milestone. Okay, so you want to create a roadmap of your journey on how you're going to get there, your journey to wealth. So you're going to create a roadmap, and then you're going to take calculated risks, because that's the thing with becoming successful. You got to take a risk. It's not going to happen by you just sitting back and watching other people take risks and not willing to put any skin in the game. Because what you want, if it was easy, everybody would do it. You don't think so? Everybody would do it. It's because it takes a certain amount of effort. In order for you to get there, you're gonna have to put in the work. So next thing you gotta do, guys, you gotta identify opportunity for financial growth and be willing to take calculated risks that will elevate you, your potential investment or business ventures with strategic ways in order for you to create cash flow for yourself. If you haven't done that, if you would like to learn some of the strategy that I use, let me know in the comment. I'm gonna put a link inside of the description of some of the business strategies that I'm using. You can check those things out, because you wanna build multiple streams of income. That's very, very important. If you wanna reprogram your mind and understand that you're up for financial success, you need to build multiple streams of income. Most millionaire has more than 4 streams of income. Some people say they have 7, some people, but more than 4. You need to have multiple streams of income. That's why if you just have your job, that's the only way you rely on. So once you're out of a job, the only way that you can get back in the game is to get another job. I remember when I lost my first job, and I felt lost. I felt like someone just cut off my oxygen, because I don't know, like when someone take my job away the first time, I didn't know what to do. I'm like, what do I do with myself? I feel lost. Like I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? But not realizing in my mind there was this source of income. In your mind right now, there's multiple streams of income. And not even to save from what you're gonna learn and grow on the journey and the process. So build multiple streams of income. The reason you want to do that, it's like if you have a one income stream, it's like you built a one-legged stool. A one-legged stool, a table with one leg, all you gotta do is just break that one leg. It's not gonna stand. But if you have a table with four legs and you add another fifth leg under it, even if you take out one leg, it's gonna stand on four legs. Have you seen table with three legs? Even if you take out two, it'll still stand on three. And all you gotta keep doing throughout the years is keep adding more legs. You add 20, 50, 40, 100 legs. You lose 2, 3 income stream. You ain't worrying. You ain't losing sleep over that. You got 4 or 5 income stream that you can intensify on those and make those grow a lot bigger. So you want to build multiple streams of income. You want to diversify your source of income by, exploring different avenues of investment that you can invest in different business model that create passive income stream for yourself. That way you don't have to be there in order for you to create money. YouTube could be an income stream that's passive, because I've had videos I've made for years and they keep creating cash flow. Like, it's crazy. You can set up a process if you have knowledge that is specific. You can create a process on YouTube where you consult with people. You can give them specific help in a specific knowledge of interest. Let's say you're someone who knows how to trade. You know how to trade cryptocurrency. Right now, cryptocurrency is a big hype right now. You can literally make videos teaching people how to trade cryptocurrency, but if they need your help into the setup, into what to buy, into how to store the crypto, into how to store it off the platform that they're trading from, if they want to know very specific things, they can consult with you, and you can charge from your wealth of knowledge that you have. So diversify your portfolio, and the most important thing, guys, you gotta continuing learning. Stay informed about the market, the trends. What are the emerging market? What are new investment opportunities that are coming up? Stay connected with a group of people. That's why I go to events. That's why I recommend you go to events. Get around other people. Don't just stay in your neighborhood. Go to mastermind, because other people sometimes will have blueprints. Sometimes you're one connection away. Sometimes one person that you're going to connect with, they're going to give you the blueprint for credit that you didn't know that you can have $1.4 million worth of credit that you're not using, but they are there to deploy. They are deployable capital for when you need them. Crazy, just one connection. Sometimes one person can be that person that opens the door without you having to do all the homework by yourself. So stay learning, stay growing, stay getting around people that are motivated, that are going to the next level. Overcome your fear of failure, because the more you think about, oh, I'm not gonna make it happen, embrace failure. Failure is part of the learning process. You wanna shift your perspective from, okay, this is a setback, but I know this is gonna set me up for a comeback. This is part of the process, baby. It's just a stepping stone. A stepping stone is gonna get even sweeter. Some of you going through hell right now to build your business. In order for you to get to the next level, you're going through hell right now. And it's gonna be so worth it at the end that you didn't quit. It's gonna be so sweet. Your victory is gonna be so amazing. Okay, it's gonna be so amazing. And also, another thing you wanna do, budget and save strategically. Create a budget that aligns with your financial goal. Like, people will say just save. You wanna save for a reason. Save strategically. Save to invest. Don't just save to save, but save to invest so that you can grow your investment. That way you can spend your profit. You're going to keep taking action consistently, keep growing your action that you take daily until you can bring a team on board. This will help you reprogram your mind so that you can be rich and get to the next level, okay? So I hope this video helped you. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video, okay? Click here to watch my other video where I show you how to make a fortune using the dancing website TikTok without dancing or showing your face, guys. Click there, watch this video. Appreciate you for watching this video. Share with a friend, give it a thumbs up. I appreciate you. Let's reprogram your mind for success. Let's go. I'll see you guys later.